Hello everyone. This is a video recording of lab number 1 in IST212. We are going to start our journey basically from scratch by creating a virtual machine. Right now in front of me is Hyper-V. Of course, the prerequisite for this lab is to have at least Windows Server 2019 image, the ISO file for Windows Server 2019 available. All you need to do is click on New Virtual Machine, Next, specify the name, Next, select Generation 2, Next. For Exchange Server, we need at least 5 GB of RAM. Of course, let us disable also dynamic memory. Next, for now, let us connect to default switch. Next, in this step, we have to select the image, which is I downloaded from Microsoft official website, evaluation, Windows Server 2019 evaluation, and then finish. Afterwards, we need to do the initial setup for the server. It's very simple. Basically, of course, before you boot anything, actually, you need to change the number of virtual processors. It's better to boost it up to 6 at least, or 8 if possible. Okay. Then you can start the virtual machine again. You have to press any key. So you click first inside the virtual machine and then press any key on the keyboard in order to capture the input. And then you go with the setup requirement, install now. Of course, when it asks you which edition, you have to select the desktop experience edition. So 2019 evaluation desktop experience. Next. It will ask you to format, click on custom, install, new. We don't care about partitions. We just need one partition, one primary partition. Then next. It will do the setup. And afterwards, it is better to prepare for the next lab. Meanwhile, how to prepare for the next lab? Basically, familiarize yourself with Microsoft documentation. You can find it here. So, of course, we have to do this step from inside the virtual machine, but for now, I'm going to do it from outside. Okay, so what you need to do is visit Microsoft documentation, Microsoft Exchange documentation. You can search it in Google or in Bing, doesn't matter. Of course, this website is our main reference for everything related to Exchange in addition to the book. So here you can find Exchange Server 2019, 2016. You click on it. You have all the resources you need. Of course, for the next 4 labs, we are going to focus on this link, specifically Exchange prerequisites. Okay. In addition, of course, to Microsoft Exchange cumulative update 12. Okay, we need to download this as well. But of course, again, we are going to download it from within the virtual machine. I'm just trying to give you these hints for now, as they are actually the main 2 references that we need throughout our entire course, which is the Exchange server main page and the cumulative update 12, which is the main setup for Exchange server. Okay, it is almost done. Of course, for the next labs, there will be some downloading steps. I'll try to break down the video so you don't have to wait with me basically while I'm downloading the files. So this way we can at least progress a little bit faster and the video will not be boring to watch. Okay, of course, after the setup is complete, according to the lab requirements, we need to do the initial setup. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we'll do the initial setup requirements, which is basically changing the PC name, setting the time zone, disabling enhanced security mode. I believe in addition to, of course, enabling remote desktop. Okay, and we'll see the steps very soon. This we do basically with any server, regardless if it was Exchange or something else. And you're going to actually install Google Chrome because unfortunately IE is not that user friendly, and it will actually break some of the websites that we are going to visit. It's no longer being updated, and it is not recommended to use it actually. Even in this page behind me, it says switch to Edge. Okay, but we are going to skip Edge, to be honest. I see no reason to use it. We'll just stick to Google Chrome for now. After the restart is complete, it will ask you to set up the computer or the administrator password. Okay. For all our labs, we use ktech at 123.com. Don't change it. For all users, use the same password. Remember, this is a lab environment. There is no reason to actually set up different passwords for each user. It is counterintuitive. Okay. So K capital tech at 123.com. ktech at 123.com. Finish. And then we are going to log in. Just want to double check. I think actually lab 2. In lab 2, we are going to do the Active Directory. So I'll stop very soon. I'll just let me minimize this to 800 by 600 is enough for now. .com. After you log in, immediately what you need to do. For me, I always disable these things below. The ink, workspace, task view button, I don't need it. Search, it's hidden. Okay. Then of course, server manager is our best friend. Go to local server, computer name, we change it here. X serve, okay. Better to not use any underscores or dashes, or for now numbers are even not required. EX even serve should be enough, I believe. EX serve, EX serve is okay. Okay, usually we append 01 and 02. For now, it's not required. I'll start later because I need to change other things. Firewall, I'll leave it on actually. Remote desktop, this is what I need to allow. Okay, disable this. Okay. IPv4, I'm not gonna change it. Updates, we're going to check for updates very soon. Time zone, change time zone to Kuwait. Make sure that everything is accurate. And then afterwards, we are going to disable enhanced security mode off. And that's about it, really, for the initial setup. Then we just need to restart the device. In the next lab, we are going to enable Active Directory and IIS, which is a web server of Windows Server. Okay, see you in the next lab.